What is up, you guys? It is Samicole, and I am back with another video. If you are new to my channel, I am Samicole, where the makeup is hot and the comedy is not. Welcome aboard the Hot Mess Express. Choo choo, mother. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for continuing to watch this unfold. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Follow me on Instagram for more looks. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get this look with drugstore products only. Everything in this video is under $10, so if you want to see how to get this look, stick around and let's go ahead and get started. So along with this being a full drugstore look, a lot of this video is also going to be some first impressions because some of these are not ones that I have tried before. We are going to first start with priming as usual, and we are using the Photo Focus Face Primer Dewy from Wet n Wild. So I've never tried this primer before, but I've heard good things. So I got the Dewy. Oops. Okay, so this comes out really fast. And it's like a tint, and it looks like it's got like some sparkle in it. Anyways, I got the Dewy because my skin is a like normal to drier type of skin. So I wanted to get something that was gonna like make my skin a little bit dewy. Sorry if you didn't notice, I did go ahead and do my eyebrows a while. So I did do that. It feels really, actually it feels pretty hydrating. It doesn't feel overly sticky. I personally don't like primers that are overly sticky because they like make my skin feel drier. So this is actually pretty hydrating. Skin definitely does look dewy. So my skin does look really dewy. I really like this. Looks, I feel like, really good. Honestly, like if I just didn't want to wear makeup, I would probably just put this on and just go about my day. So this retails for $5.99. So I got this off of Ulta. This was $5.99. And they also do have a matte one as well, if you like a more matte type of look versus dewy. So they do have that. I like that. So next I am going in with foundation, and I am using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, also in Dewy. So I got the similar foundation for the primer because I've mentioned this in a previous video. When I try out new foundations or new primers, I try to only try one new one at a time, but I didn't have a drugstore, well, I do have a drugstore one, but I really wanted to try a new foundation. So this is take 2 of buying foundation online, and I'm hoping this shade is going to be better than my Juvia's Place purchase when I got the completely wrong shade. If you want to see that video, I'll link it below. So it's got like this little like doughy foot, but it's not a dough foot. It feels, I think it's just a piece of plastic. Alright, we're going to go ahead here. This shade seems like it's going to be much better than the shade I picked out online before. Kind of smells like nail polish remover. Not loving that. And then I'm taking a sponge. This is not a quote-unquote drugstore sponge. I did get, this is like a pack of 3 that I got on Amazon. So no, I didn't get this at a drugstore, but I got like a pack of 3 for like maybe $20. So it was still a really good deal. So if you go onto Amazon, you can get them that way. Real Techniques is also another sponge that's cheaper and a really good sponge as well. Sure, e.l.f. I'm pretty sure has sponges. You can get packs of sponges. You can get a single sponge. Whatever your heart desires. Yeah, I really don't like the smell. There's a weird fragrance going on here, but I'm also just a weirdo when it comes to the way products smell. It's not full coverage, I will tell you that. Buildable coverage is what this is. So I will agree with that here in maybe a second. I can see like some redness poking through my cheeks. I can still see like I have a lot of breakouts in here. I can still see all of those. So I'm gonna give this a hot second to dry, and then I'm gonna go in with a second layer. If you are building up a foundation, make sure you give your first layer a few seconds to dry before you go in with the second layer. I used to just like try to put a bunch of layers on all at the same time, and I didn't understand why they weren't building, and that was because I wasn't letting it dry a little bit. So do that, let it dry. This foundation though, I have the shade Nude Ivory, and it retails for $6.49. So I went in and I put in 2 more layers of that Wet n Wild foundation. It is buildable, but it takes a little bit. I'm also a full coverage cake hoe, so that's also just my preference. So maybe 1 layer, maybe 2 would do fine for you, but for this full coverage, please make me look like someone else type of girl, I had to do 3 layers. Yeah, it did build up. I can still see a little redness poking through the cheeks, and I feel like it's starting to settle into my pores, but they did put some type of, I looked at the ingredients, they did put some type of fragrance in there. Not the move. Didn't like it. Doesn't smell good. Just a little, it smells like fragrance. Fragrance. It smells like fragrance. It smells like fragrance. Like, which is no really smell at all. It just smells like a grandmother's perfume. Okay, so now I'm going in with concealer. I am using the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in a light shade, one of the lighter shades that I could find. You can also get this at Target. I got, like I said, I got everything off Ulta. The only thing about this is like you have to, it's like a little paintbrush almost. You don't use and this is also like either, I normally like my concealer to be like lighter than my foundation shade, and I think this might be the same shade and potentially darker when Sam buys products online. So this is actually more full coverage than what I thought it was going to be for the concealer. It was not as dark as what it looked, and it looks good. I think it looks good. All right, now we are going to set this in place before it begins to crease, and I am using the Airspun Loose Face Powder in Naturally Neutral. You can get this at Ulta, you can get this at Walmart, you can get this at a drugstore. This is like, I love this face powder very, very much. I do like the overall finish of this base. It's starting to crease in my eyes, but we'll fix that here in a second. But I do like the overall look of the base. When I look up close, it does look a little cakey, but I'm hoping nobody's going to be all up in my face today. 6 feet away. So this LA Pro Concealer, this retails for $4.99, and the Airspun Loose Finishing Powder retails for $5.99. I did lie. This you cannot get at Ulta. They don't have this at Ulta, but they do have it at Target, Walmart, places like that. So moving on to bronzer, we are using the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer, and this is in Ticket to Brazil. Okay, they didn't fragrance. They didn't fragrance.
You're a fucking idiot.
So I'm just running that on my cheeks. I'm taking more of like an angled type of bronzing brush because that's just what I grabbed. Sometimes I'll take a fluffy brush when I don't want it to be quite as, or need it to be quite as precise. Oh, Thomas Rhett is playing. I love Thomas Rhett. Saw him in concert last summer, and it was the hottest day in July here. I think it was like 103, 102 degrees that day, and we went to the Thomas Rhett concert, and we had so much fun. We got our seats upgraded for free. We were like on the ground floor and they were coming around with free tickets, so we got to get closer to the stage in the stadium, and just a really, really fun time. There's just something about summertime and sunshine and country music that just is the best pairing in the world. So I don't know if we're going to get to any country concerts this summer. Okay, I really like this bronzer. I feel like it gives me like a very light, sun-kissed type of look. It's not like a super dark, chiseled look. So I do like this. I think this is a very cute little bronzer for just like a quick everyday type of look. And this did retail for $3.99. So, all right, now we go blusher up. So I am using this little e.l.f. It's like a little 2Z packet thingy here. So I am going to use that. I think I'm going to go in with like the peachier one because this dark one kind of scares me. My friend Nikki gave me this. Shout out, you girl. And I don't know where she got it. So I don't know how much this would retail for if you can find it. But e.l.f. products are very affordable. You can get them in the drugstores. Oh, that's cute. I don't know if I've ever used a peach blush before having a little honest moment. I don't know if I've ever used a peach blush before because I think I look at them and I'm like, yeah, that's not going to show up on my skin. Yeah, I really like that color a lot. I think that's a really cute little peachy moment. Very subtle, like a light peach on like Abominable Snowman's skin apparently is just like a really soft. So now we are going in with e.l.f. Cosmetics highlighter, and this is in Moonlight Pearls. This retails for $4. Love to see it. Okay. It's a very soft highlight. It's like, you look at her, she's like, is she wearing highlight or is she just a natural little glow baby? Yeah, that gives me like a really, like, I feel like a very natural glow, but it is almost like I could be wearing highlighter or I could just be a glowy, dewy specimen. All right, so that is the base, and we are going to move on to the eyes. All right, so for the eyes, we are going to be going in with the Wet n Wild, and this is one of their like 4 little pan shadows. And this is in Walking on Eggshells. I have not used like one of these. I used to have tons of these in high school. These were like my holy grail. I have not used one of these in quite some time, so we're going to give it the old one too. The one thing that's really, really nice about these, especially if you're just starting to get into makeup, on the back, it kind of gives you a 1 through 4 step and where to place those colors. And then they also stamp like in the actual shadows. They'll stamp there like this is eyelid, crease, brow bone, transition to kind of give you a good indicator of where to put these colors and how they can all work together. So we're going to follow that a little bit and see how it does. And I am just taking this fluffy, this is what I'm just going to use for all the colors and see what happens. A Wet n Wild fluffy brush. I get this at the dollar store for $1. This was retailed at $3.99 with this lighter color up here that says Transition. And I am just going to put that in my crease. Ooh, there's a lot of fallout on this, but you just take it and you tap it and you... So I'm just doing that in windshield wiper motions, kind of right in the crease. I have hooded eyes, so when I look straight on, like anything will just like disappear. So I have to kind of raise things up a bit. If you are a lucky bitch and you don't have hooded eyes that you have to do that, then you cannot do that. But life that I live, I must. I'm gonna go over top of that with the crease shade here. I'm just gonna go over that. How is everybody surviving quarantine? I know my state just got the news that we are my county at least, is moving until June 4th. We are not allowed to leave our houses still. So that sucks, but you know, it is what it is. We make the best of it. But how's everybody doing? If you are in a county that is getting released, what is the first thing you're going to do? Tell me. I want to know these things. I think the first thing that I'm going to do when I can get out of here is get my ass to a brewery with delicious food. I want some craft beer and I want some bar food. So now I'm going to take this little pinky purpley shade and I'm going to put that all over my lid as it instructs me to. I'm just taking my finger. If y'all didn't notice, my nails are gone. So now last but not least, I'm taking this whitish cream color and I'm going to be putting that on the brow bone as instructed. I wiped my finger off and we're going to just do the same thing on the brow bone. It's very white, shimmery. Oh. Alright, I'm going to hop off camera, do the other eye, and I will be right back. Alright, so now both eyes are complete. Now we are going to go in with e.l.f. Cosmetics Plump It Up Mascara. I'm still on the hunt for the perfect mascara for like everyday wear when I'm not wearing lashes. I just feel like a lot of mascaras that I use tend to clump the house. Like, it's not the look. But this is doing a good job here. I also need something that like holds the curl because I gotta curl these. Yeah, I'm gonna let this dry a little bit and then I'm gonna curl them to try and help them hold. But my lashes just stick like straight out and they're just, I need something that darkens, lengthens, and curls. So let me know, what do you use that does the trick? Alright, so I put a few more layers on and I curled my lashes and they're looking alright. They're a little clumpy, getting a little clumpy in there, but not bad, not bad. Would recommend to friends. So now we are going to go ahead with our lips. So I am using Wet n Wild's Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick. And this is in the shade Toffee Talk. And this retails for $5.50. Okay, so this is purple and dark than what I thought, but I really like this color actually. I feel like this is actually better like fall color, but this actually feels really good on my lips. That's the formula itself. It doesn't feel drying right now. It went on really smooth. The doe foot has like a little indent, like it kind of like indents in. And it like just hugs my lip line very, very well when putting it on. So it made it for really easy application. Last but not least, I am going to set my face with the Wet n Wild Natural Finish Photo Focus. This is in the same photo focus as the foundation and the primer. And this is just a natural finish. I did want to try to get the dewy finish. I love the way that sounds. I did want to try to get the dewy finish, but they were sold out, so I got the natural finish. That's intense. I thought that was going to be a lighter. Woo! It's not. It's not a light mist, y'all. That is a heavy spray. She doused. Woo! Alright guys, so that is this drugstore look all complete. I really like the way that this actually turned out, and for the price point of everything, I would recommend these products to you, especially if you're one that you don't buy things that are over $10, $15. All these products are for you since they are all under $10. I will put all the links to that in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Comment below what you want to see in future videos, and I'll catch you in the next one.